Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning. It is a beautiful sunny day out. It's cool. It's not like woo hot. I feel like I might sneeze, so I hope I don't. But I'm just giving you a forewarning. Today we are going to do this. I hope everybody's had an amazing weekend. Life is filled with all kinds of fun stuff, right? So, excuse me, I'm trying really hard to hold it together. Today's my first day as an empty nester, first complete day from the time we wake up to the time we go to bed. So, good morning, Jane. Where was I? Oh, yes, first full day, first 24 hours as an empty nester. So, it's a small struggle, but I'll get there. So, yeah, so that's, anyway, so this is what we're going to paint. Enough about, my sappy life. I will get to love this part of my life. So, empty nesting will be wonderful. Anyway, he's off. He will be going to Fort Sill, Oklahoma. And we'll see him in a few short weeks. Actually, 9 weeks. 9 weeks, 4 days. He says that's several or a lot in his eyes, but in mine, it's a few. We're going to go with a few. So anyway, there we go. There's the update for everybody. And yeah, so we need to get started. I have intentionally scheduled a busy day for the next few days just to get over this little hump. So anyway, I will get there right away. So we're going to paint a baby, whatever this is called, tiger. It's a baby tiger. Sorry, I forgot to get my picture up. And I did go and get one of my notebooks. So this is, if you get my subscription, this is what comes in it. It has 15 postcard size, actually. They're 4x6. The new one, everybody hopefully has gotten it because I am so excited to start painting the leaves with the black and white. But we have a couple more to finish up. So anyway, thank you for your prayers, Jane. Yay. All right, here we go. Enough sappy stuff. We got to move on, right? Life goes on. Kids grow up. That's just what happens. Okay, so Friday. Let's get this all situated. So Friday, move over so everybody can see. We did some other animal. I don't even remember what. The last few days has been kind of blurry. Okay, we're gonna use our paintbrush. First, we're gonna take our cute little baby tiger with the green eyes. Is this a tiger? Yes, because a lion has a mane. And I'm gonna use my graphite pencil. We're gonna color the back of him just to make him have like instant carbon paper. Woo-hoo. All right. So then we'll put him here, and he's very small. I think I think they're bigger for August. The leaves, so he'll be the last small one. I think all I have left to do is the sloth. I'm kind of hoping, not that I don't love these cute little animals because they are absolutely adorable, but I am ready to move on to some fall leaves. Okay, I'm going to put in these black stripes here. Remember, you can draw in as much as you need. Okay, I know this one isn't black, but I'll have my thing here. It'll be okay. It's all good. We'll put some stripes in here. It'll be fine. The big thing is his nose. When it comes to animals, a lot of times it's their eyes, their nose, and their little mouth that really can make or break your painting. I don't want to say break because, there's a lot of things you can fix. Okay? So don't feel like, oh my gosh, gosh, you know, this is so hard. There's so many things that you just need the impression that they're there, and then voila, they are amazing. So I like to put in my little black stripes just so I can see them. This one seems difficult, but it's not difficult, I promise. Okay, it is just that illusion, okay? Because remember, art is an illusion. You'd think I'd stay in one thing, but this is how my brain works today, is it goes from here, goes to there. It's really not sure what it wants to do. My brain's probably going to be a little like more squirrely than normal, which is kind of scary, but I'm trying really hard to focus in on the things that I've let fall apart. Like, I have orders I need to finish for, like, I'm really sad to say, but for like the past like 2 to 3 months. It's really sad. But I'm gonna get back my brain. It's all good. Okay, I put a drop of water in each one. Okay, now this is a really pale color because he's a puppy, a cub, a kitten. I don't know what you call a baby tiger. I should look these things up, but okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so my thought is, can you see this? Yeah. Okay, this right here, I don't really need any of these colors. So what I'll do is I'm gonna just get this wet and take these colors out. I probably don't need that much blue either. I'll leave a little blue up here in the corner because I might need it, but I don't think so. Well, I guess I will because he has green eyes. Okay, so I'm going to take some red. I'm going to take some yellow. Okay, it's going to take more yellow than red because I want it to be a light orange. So what I'll do is I'll take this yellow, pull it over here to make an orange. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Now, while I'm doing this, I also want to make, I guess I do need blue. I want to make, I can't remember. Okay, wait. Whew, so then slow down the brain. Remember, we're not really able to make black, but, oops, let's contaminate the red, but we can make a super dark color, okay? All right, so this is a super dark purple. Now I'm going to take some yellow, mix it in. But I'm going to mix in enough of this dark color that I lose the green, because blue and yellow tend to dominate. Okay, see now it just looks like a mud puddle? That's the color you want. Ta-da! All right, now we'll take a little of this. Actually, I think it needs to be a little more orange. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then I'll just kind of put this color in to where I need it. Up here along some of these black stripes. I'm just kind of sticking it in. Please, 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 just trust the process, okay? Okay, we're just gonna put these in. You can go right on top where those black lines are, because guess what? The darkness will cover our little tiger. So I'm just kind of putting it in, leaving a few white spots here and there, just because, you know, you have to have some white. Around his mouth probably has some stuff. In here, just kind of plop in some color, okay? Don't worry about the brush strokes, just squish it in. See how he's already starting to take form? It's gorgeous. He's adorable. Okay. All right, now We want to take and bring in some darker colors. So we're going to put a little more red in here. Mix red into my yellow, into that orange to make it deeper. Okay, and then we're going to put a little of that darker color in here. Kind of looks red. We're going to take a smidgen of blue. See this blue up here? I'm just going to add a little, but really tone it down before I add it into this color. That's better. We don't want him to look like he's bleeding. That would be bad. Okay, so don't worry. Just use some water to blend it back out. Move it around. It's all good. It is all good. We are not stressing. Okay. I'm going to start with this dark color just to kind of help you to see where we're going to, start to go with it. And then once we get it in, it makes it so much easier to really see where we want to change it. Because this picture, remember, this is a reference only. We don't need at all for it to be exactly like this photo. We don't care. We're using this for reference as far as where my stripes go, kind of where some of the darkness goes, and that's about it, okay? So you don't have to worry so much about, I don't know, the little details, I guess. So anywhere I want it to be a little darker, okay? I took the picture away because I want you to see that I'm going to start to veer away from that picture. And it's okay. It really is. We are not worried. Just gonna, and all I'm doing is little dabs with this, the tip of my brush. Little dabs just to kind of make it look like little hairs. Okay. See how he's starting to take form? He has some darkness in around his eyes. Kind of looks like a cute little kitten right now, huh? A mean kitten. No. Just kind of go dab, 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 dab. That's all you're doing. They're not straight lines. If they're like little paintbrush, just little tap, tap, taps. We will deepen some later. See how we just dab, dab, dab. Isn't he beautiful? And really, that's what it is. It's just some little dabs just to make it look like it's fur. We'll put a little in here. Just little dabs. They're not like it's kind of in a way just like touch it, because since it's watercolors, the water kind of expands on its own. Ta-da! Okay, now we can deepen some of our oranges. Okay, we want to take a little more yellow, put it over here with the red. Okay, and then we can kind of let the watercolors work for you, okay? Like you're dabbing and then it makes a colorful water puddle. I don't know how to explain it any other way. You're just kind of letting it sit there and letting it, oops, that's too red. Letting it define itself. Okay, I'm just like tapping in some puddles. Okay, So don't feel like, oh, it wants to move too much. Actually, let it do its thing. That's what you want it to do. I'm just tap, 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 tap. This one has too much water, so we'll soak it up with our brush. Then as it dries, it starts to take on a life of its own. Okay, so don't be afraid, just kind of tap it in. Oops. Isn't he adorable? We'll add in a little bit down in here. So what do you think? Is he coming along? I know you can do this. I feel like nobody's posting that they're working on some of these. You don't have to post it directly. I mean, if I would love it if you would just put it on my Facebook page, but I understand if you feel like, oh, I don't want the world to know it. I just would love to see something that you've done. I know there's a couple of you that have sent me personal things, so. Okay, we're gonna brighten some of it up with some of this yellow. Look at how adorable he looks. And all I'm really doing is just tap, tap, tap. Okay? Tap, tap, tap. Don't spend too much time thinking, oh my gosh, I can't do it like that, so I'm not even gonna try. Okay, now I just kind of looking at like the balance of color and thinking, okay, well, I want to put a little more color in here. Maybe a little more yellow. Because like there's yellow here and here. I kind of feel like maybe we need a little yellow up in here. Look at him, he's so adorable. Okay, here comes the fun stuff. We get to do the eye. Let's find what we consider the right green. I kind of like that green. Okay. Ooh, isn't he cute? All right. Let's see. I think this one we are going to use some of my Sharpie. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to take this super light shade of blue and add lots of water, put in a background. It's really, you know, a super, super watered down background because it's about my little tiger, okay? And I am going to add in with my Sharpie, so I'm kind of letting this dry just a smidge. I just don't like the stark white background. That's why I throw color in. It doesn't really matter what kind of background you do. It's all good. Okay. Hopefully. What we're going to do is I'm going to bring out just a little of his features. Okay, I'm going to put in some dots. I really like dots. If you've watched me for a while, I kind of tend to put in dots because I think it helps bring in some definition without like, woo, look at those lines. You know what I mean? These are little smidgy lines. Have fun with it. We're not trying to enter an art contest, anything like that. We're just trying to relax, get out of our self. You know, it's not all about us sometimes. Sometimes I have to remember that. See? Do some squiggles. Look at that, how adorable it is. I know you can do these. Too fun. Okay. All right. The little final touch that really makes your little tiger pop, all animals, is to give them that, oops, that was probably a little bit too much. A little smidgen in their eye, okay? Except when you put too much. See, there we go. Look at how cute he is. Well, my playback on my thing isn't working, so I'm hoping that you guys are still watching. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, good, you're still on. Okay. So, thank you for finding time this morning with your, oops. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's turn this light off. All right, so thank you for finding time in your Monday morning to paint with me. Isn't he kind of cute? He is adorable. I mean, he's more adorable in this picture, but I really like my interpretation. That's what this is. Oops, an interpretation. See, he kind of looks the same. It's all good because you know what? It brought me to a place of peacefulness, brought me centered, and I love that about art. So yeah, and we all need that in the morning. So go down, finish your cup of coffee, cup of tea, whatever you're drinking. Thank you all for painting with me. I hope that you are just splattering my videos all over your Facebook page, and yeah, finding it in yourself to at least try. Just try. Even if it's not one of these, just get a paintbrush, get a piece of paper. You know, maybe we'll do that one day and we'll just like throw some color on it, see what happens. And yeah, because it's therapy and we all need a little art therapy. So all right, well, you guys have a wonderful, amazing, blessed few days, and I will catch you again Thursday at 8:05ish, and hopefully by then we've lost some of the glossiness in my eyes because I'm not like crying every few minutes. Just kidding. I'm really not crying every few minutes. Very proud of my son. So anyway, thanks again, and like the video, give me a thumbs up. Facebook loves interaction. Tell me what you loved about the video today, and if you watched it live or if you watched the playback. So just put live or playback in there. All right, I'll see you all Thursday, 8:05-ish. Be blessed. Take care.